Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wa zidna 'ilman ya rabbal alameen. So we completed Imam Nawawi's Arba'een al-Nawawi, and I thought in relation to that we should continue with the theme of ahadith. And I've selected a chapter from Bukhari, from the book of Bukhari known as Kitab Ar-Riqaq. And it's very important that this chapter, it deals with the state and the affairs of the heart. So the word riqaq is derived from raqiq or riqqa, which means softness. So within this chapter, Imam Bukhari, he's brought every single hadith that is referring to the state of our heart and how we can improve the conditions of our heart. If we look within the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He talks about our conditions and our states, He doesn't talk of belief connecting to our intellect. Whenever He talks about iman and belief, He connects it to the heart. Why? Because actually, when we look from a scientific perspective, our heart has its own nervous system. And we have emotions and thoughts from our heart. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He talks about the Bani Israel. And when He talks about them rejecting against and rebelling against Musa alayhi salam and being stubborn, He says, فَقَسَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ وَإِنَّ مِنَ الْحِجَارَةِ لَمَا يَتَفَجَّرُونَ, that their hearts were in such a condition that they were hardened. كَالْحِجَارَةِ, it was like rocks. And on the contrary, when Ibrahim alayhi salam, he built the Kaaba. He built the Kaaba and he made a very important dua. He made a few du'as. And at the end of the dua, he said, that إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. That the successful يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ. So he's making all these du'as, and the final du'a he says, on the day that no child can benefit me, no wealth can benefit me, إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ, except that individual that comes to Allah with an upright heart. So for us as believers, it's the state of our heart which keeps us connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If our heart is dirty and impure, if it's blocked, we could be doing everything, we could be learning everything, but it will mean nothing. It's like, the window that you have. If you have a window and it's opaque, it's got a block, is the sunlight going to come in? If you have a tin, is the sunlight going to come in? No, there's a barrier between the sunlight. But if you remove that tin or dust, and the window is transparent, of course the lights come in. And when we talk about Allah and His words, how does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describe His religion? He says, Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. Yahdillahu li nurihi man yasha. Allah's words, Allah's kalam, Allah's religion is light. In order for light to come in, we need to open up our hearts. And that's why it's very important, inshallah, that we go through these hadith and we'll learn step by step about different ways how we can cleanse our heart, purify our heart. In technical terms, they call this tazkiyatun nafs, cleansing of the soul, so that we can return to Allah. إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ, with that upright, sound, good, perfect heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the true understanding, inshallah. We will begin with the ahadith. We'll select 40 ahadith from there, and we'll begin tomorrow, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.